And welcome back to the Sugar and Spice. We have got the assistant coach spotlight. We got Gavin Anderson with us here as our special guest. Welcome to the Spice.
How you doing, Coach?
What did you have to eat tonight?
Bacon cheeseburger.
Is that your favorite thing from the Spice?
It's one of them.
My favorite's probably the roast beef aplenty,
Yeah.
but there isn't anything on the menu here I've never eaten. I haven't had.
Sample of the souvlaki.
I had souvlaki last
Yeah,
week. That's
yeah.
good too. That is really good especially when you get it with the peppers and onions
Yeah.
and the Texas toast, and
Oh, yeah.
and then you get the onion rings and French fries.
Good stuff.
I'm making myself hungry now. I hadn't eaten yet. I hadn't eaten anything all day though.
Uh-uh.
All right, let's just talk about. You got one of your boys with you tonight. You got Big Sad with it right there.
Yeah.
But just tell me, what do you enjoy most about working with these guys?
They're so fun to work with. It's a great group of kids. I mean, they're getting better and better every week. They love each other. They're always having fun. It's there's a lot for them to learn, and it's fun teaching them those things and showing them those things and seeing them grow and seeing them progress. It's a really great group. I really enjoy coaching this group.
It's got to make you proud when you see one of your guys like that had 14 tackles in a game.
Yeah, and from Said playing nose guard, so he's getting a double team every play. It's kind of the design of our defense. If the nose isn't getting doubled, he should have 14 tackles, and he was getting doubled and still making those tackles. I think that's probably the most single game tackles I've ever had from a nose.
I saw something I don't know if I've ever seen in high school football before. Calling the game, it was in my attention.
Mm-hmm.
But on one possession they had, he made all 3 tackles on the 3 and out.
Yep.
We called his name 3 straight times.
Yep.
We looked up, but he got 3 solo tackles
Yep.
in one possession. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Hit 3 and out, 3 tackles in a row. He made them all, and crazy thing is on the next series there were 3 plays again, and he made 2 of them. And that's the last one when he laid out and did his, made a snow angel because I guess he was wore out.
Yes, he was. But Coach Fleming said he's had a couple of weeks here off that he should have been full of energy there when he'd been battling
I guess
injuries.
He was
Saving it up right there, though. As a defensive line coach, what offense do you hate most to try to stop?
I personally hate wing tee, option, veer, stuff like that. It all turns into responsibilities and doing exactly what you're supposed to do every single play. And it's hard to tell kids to do that because they all see the ball and want to go make a play. And it's hard to say that's not my job. It's my job to be here or there. So that's an easy answer. That's one that's very frustrating.
I used to hate to broadcast that because you don't know where the ball is. And Jet Turner told me you watch where the pulling guard goes to the pulling tackle, and they will take you right to where the ball's going.
Read those guards.
And that made it a whole lot easier to watch that. All right, what offense do you like most to play against with your guys and all?
I think it's just, today's day and age, everybody's running spread stuff. And then, guys, of course, want to be singled up and be free to run and go try to chase the football. Getting double teamed every play is not fun, right? So you can get, one-on-one opportunities to go make some plays and run and be free. That's what they want to do. So, you got to earn the right to get out there and get after the football a little bit. And they like to do that. And this, it's kind of the norm now. So.
You've got a challenge this week because Woodruff's got a top-notch running back. I've heard several college coaches talk about him, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you like playing against challenges like that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's what sports is all about. That's what football is all about. It's competition. It's, these nights like this, I tell the guys all the time, they'll remember these nights for forever. The big games, the big teams, the atmosphere, the challenge, and, the storylines coming in, all this stuff. I mean, these are going to be some of the greatest nights of their young lives, right? They'll come back 15, 20 years and meet the guys and say, oh, you remember that night we played Woodruff? No matter what happens, they're still going to, remember these nights. So, yeah, absolutely. These are great games.
Okay. What is your favorite drill to coach every day in practice?
My favorite drill to coach every day? We do a lot of tackling drills. Try to tackle every day. Try to tackle something every day. And we have some different drills that involve some different pads and stuff that they like. We have a big crash pad that they kind of like, and they just like that. They like to run real fast and dive and land on that pad. It makes them feel, I don't know. So but they like doing that. So
And, back in the day when I was coaching, and probably when you were playing some back there, we used to have our drills and stuff that we did that I'm sure been outlawed right now, like
Yeah.
Oklahoma,
Yeah,
Bull in
yeah.
the Ring,
Yeah,
and
candy
all
mints.
those like that. What are the new fads now that y'all have in place of those?
Kind of like I was talking about a minute ago, we have all those pads. Now there's that big donut tackling ring. Everybody tackles that ring. There's a thing that looks like a big jacks. It looks like, you just play dice,
Yeah.
jacks and stuff like that. You run and hit that thing, it rolls over, another pad pops right up. You hit another, it's just all that stuff. It's kind of, you're working tackling, but you're not tackling an actual person. So a lot of that stuff is just kind of new things. Like I said, when I was young, we tackled each other. There wasn't,
Right.
so,
Do they still do monkey drills?
I don't know what's that.
That's the one where you've got like three guys and you'll have to jump
the
over and roll.
Like mat drill stuff.
Yeah,
We do that a lot in the summertime.
Okay.
That's one of our conditioning kind of workout stuff we do in the summer. Yeah.
I tell you what, when I was coaching, and this was when I was coaching offensive line time, I used to hate spring practice because that's back. Y'all can do a lot more now. But
Yeah.
it got so boring.
The same.
The boards, the shoots, and taking that one step and drive that off knee down to the ground and all that. I know they hated it because I hated it.
Take that one step 100 times.
Yeah,
Now
oh,
we're
God.
going to do the second step. 2 steps 100 times.
But I was coaching that. Coach Farr and I were working together on doing the shoots and all that together, putting them through that though. But that was one thing that I couldn't really get excited about. I always dreaded. I always enjoyed when I went to a different position. I went to receivers one year. That at least I got to throw to the receivers, and with defensive backs, got to throw to them.
Yeah.
But that just the board and the shoot that got boring after a while.
It's tough for me. I'm a tall guy getting that shoots.
Oh God! I talked to all the linemen and asked him, "What do you hate most?" And they said the shoots, because how many times they got dinged in the head doing that. All right, we're going to go to the odds and ends questions right here. All right, what month were you born?
February.
Okay, February the
16th.
16th, so 2 days after Valentine's.
Right.
What's your favorite food?
Wings.
Wings?
Yeah.
I like wings too. Where can you find good wings?
Around here,
Yeah.
TNT.
Okay.
Gotta go to TNT.
It's hard to find good wings because I love wings.
Yeah.
Favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. I like purple too.
I like purple, yeah.
I like purple.
Yeah.
I sure do. All right. Do you put ketchup on your steak?
No.
Okay. What's your favorite pet?
My dog.
Dog. I love dogs. I love all animals, but I really love dogs.
Yeah.
Have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever? You haven't ridden with William Wilkins, have you?
Absolutely not.
I don't think I'd get on the motorcycle with him because he can't tell the stories about it.
William,
Right there. All right. Have you ever been skinny dipping?
No comment.
Guilty too. All right. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket before?
Yeah.
I got 3 in one summer,
Yeah,
but I got all of them fixed. I had somebody fix them for me.
It's been a long time, but
All right. Have you ever ridden in an ambulance?
yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. What's your favorite vehicle?
My favorite vehicle?
Yep.
My golf cart.
Okay. Okay. All right. What do you binge watch? Do you get to watch much TV?
Yeah.
What do you binge watch?
There's a cartoon TV show called Bob's Burgers.
I think I've seen that before.
I don't know why, but I love that show.
Bob's Burgers. I'm going to have to remember that one, though. All right. What's the worst pain you've ever had?
The worst pain? I thought I was having a heart attack and dying one time, and I think it was just like indigestion or something like that. It was like a real bad, I don't know. Thought I was dying.
I was taken to the hospital and put in the heart center.
Yeah,
for that.
hospital, whole thing.
The absolute worst I've ever had is kidney stone.
I haven't had kidney stones.
I've had 7.
Oh,
Knock on wood, I have not had any in years, but my first one I ever had, I crawled in the front door of the hospital. And they had to go get a stretcher and scoop me off the floor in the bathroom and take me to the emergency room.
I'll tell you one, I used to mess with Coach Fleming and some of the other coaches because they've had like plantar fasciitis and stuff like that. And I used to always mess with everybody. Y'all just old and stuff like that. Now, Nah, I gotta wear my Hokas and
Yep.
my shoes and stuff.
You see what I got on here? I got
that,
my Hokas
that
on.
plantar fasciitis is not.
No,
it's not a good time.
it is not good there. All right, can you sing?
A little bit.
Hey, everybody needs to sing. I
Yeah.
sing when my wife and I were singing the radio riding today that we can harmonize good.
I
But
sing in my class time a lot. My kids fuss at me.
all right, can you play an instrument?
Yeah, I play a couple actually.
Or what instruments you play?
I can play the piano a little bit. I can actually play the trumpet.
Okay.
Um,
I used to play the guitar. Now my daughter she's a music therapist and she was
Yeah.
a music major, and she can just play anything. She can listen to radio and sit down and play a song without even looking at the music playing along. I can turn the radio on and off, but I could play the guitar. But I always wanted to play the piano.
I learned like 2 songs on the guitar, and I don't know any notes. I just learned those 2, how to play the chords a little bit, so I say.
I'll teach you one song. It's called Tuning. That's a good one to play. All right, who's your favorite actor?
Favorite actor? Like Will Ferrell. Anybody comedy? I like comedy stuff. So yeah,
Okay.
Will Ferrell.
All right. What's your most embarrassing moment?
I don't really get embarrassed a lot. I don't know. Embarrassing moment? I mean, I guess
I bet you I could probably ask somebody over here. They could probably give me one.
Maybe. Honestly, it's hard for me to get embarrassed.
I told him I'm not going to ask him any questions this time where you could give me the cut like last time. Like, don't answer that. Okay, right here, too. All right, we're making the Gavin Anderson movie.
Right.
Who's going to play you?
Who's going to play me?
Yeah, who's going to be the star and play you in the movie of your life story?
Denzel.
Okay, Denzel. Hey, I like Denzel. He's done some good movies there. All right, when you were a kid, what's your favorite Halloween costume with Halloween coming up next month?
I was a big Ninja Turtles guy. I love Ninja Turtles.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you ever shot a gun before?
Yes.
Okay. Can you cook?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Anything I cook outside, like I cook on the grill. You know, I got a smoker, I got a Blackstone, got my grill.
I love the
cook
grill.
outside a lot. Like that smoker.
All right. You can change a flat tire. Have you ever changed a flat tire?
Nah, I just changed one not too long ago.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right. Would you ever skydive?
Nah.
Ain't no way. I mean, they'd have to hit me over the head and push me out.
Nah.
Because somebody said, well, last we were talking, I was talking with Braden Simpson last week, and he said maybe $4 million. And I said, my luck, if I took that deal, then my cord wouldn't open. I wouldn't get to spend $1 million.
God made me to do some things and to not do some others. And skydiving is one of the things I don't think he wants me to do.
All right. Have you ever held a snake?
Unfortunately, yeah.
That's kind of, they feel muscular. I've held a python before. All right. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you this one right now. You're going to have to spend a night in the haunted house. What 2 coaches are you taking with you?
Number one, I'm not going. I'm not going.
All right, what 2 coaches are going with you to the haunted house to spend the night?
On our coaching staff right now?
Yep.
Golly, who am I going to take? Who's not going to be scared? I'm not. Sally, no. She will be trying to talk to the ghost. I'm trying to stay away from the ghost.
Reason with the ghost.
Yeah. She's going to ask the ghost how it is. Yeah. Coach Sullivan might try to fight the ghost. Might take Sullivan. Brent, Coach Moore might find out the history of the ghost and be able to.
He'd go over and block him for you so you could get out.
yeah.
Yeah, he'd throw a block on him and you could get out the door then, though. That might be your best bet. Okay, when you were little, did you ever sleep with a nightlight?
Yeah, probably.
Probably
yeah.
kept the ghosts away from you.
Yeah.
Okay, hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers.
Pizza or taco?
Pizza.
What is your phobia or your biggest fear?
Spiders.
Spiders,
Without
okay.
hesitation, spiders.
All right. What's something that most people would not know about you? The average Joe, what would they not know about you?
I have a black belt.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I'm impressed. I have a brown one. I have one that flips back and forth, brown on one side, black on the other.
Yeah.
Wow, he's got a black belt. Okay, let's see right here. Let me get down from there. Have you ever been to a foreign country? Una doesn't count. Chesney doesn't count. Okay. Okay. Can you do 100 push-ups?
Over the course of a day. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What was your favorite Christmas present when you were little?
Favorite Christmas present?
Uh-huh.
What? Present? A gun? No, not my little red rocket. No, BB gun.
You didn't shoot your eye out, did you?
Might shot somebody. No, I got a little. When I was like 5, I don't know if I remember this, but I got one of those little big wheel things. It was a Jeep. It was a purple Jeep.
Uh-huh.
And I remember driving it up and down my grandpa's hill. It went real fast going down
I
the hill.
bet you were big time.
Oh, yeah, I love that thing.
I got a Vroom bicycle, Mattel
Yeah.
Vroom bicycle,
There you
and
go.
I thought I was hot
Yeah.
stuff with that. Though, can you do CPR?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hopefully, I'll never have to use it, but I can
yeah.
do it. I can do it. I've had to be a first responder for some broken bones that have come through the skin
Yeah.
several times like that. But hopefully, I'll never have to do CPR. Are you a cash or debit man? Debit card.
I usually don't carry a lot of cash, but cash is king. So
I don't ever carry any cash.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever roller skated?
Oh yeah, I used to rollerblade through cow pens. Yeah.
You were Hades on wheels, I bet. Okay. Have you ever snow skied?
Yeah, that's another thing that I think I like, but God just didn't build me to do that.
I enjoyed doing that. I had to give it up when I got into really serious coaching because it was right during my season
Yeah.
with basketball. I had to give that up.
Yeah,
Other than Coach Woods, who's the most famous person you ever met?
the most famous person I ever met.
Yeah.
Sally and I literally ran into Joe Gibbs one time.
Wow.
She about had a panic attack.
I sat next to him in the press box for a Panther game a couple of
It
times.
was his grandson was playing at App State, and we were up there seeing DeMarco, and they were in the stands, and we kind of sat right there together. So.
Okay. Have you ever caught a fish?
Oh yeah.
So you can bait a hook.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Have you ever hit a hole in one? And this doesn't count when hit it in the clown's mouth at the putt-putt.
Very close,
Okay.
but no.
Okay. All right. Have you ever been to the Empire State Building?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Disney World?
Not when I was old enough to remember. I know my grandma took me, but I don't.
Okay.
I don't
Have you ever had jury duty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Got selected, thought I was going to go, and then they said, we reached a plea deal, so I was done.
I got selected one time, and they made me foreman of the jury. And
Did they
it was a doctor who had been caught DUI.
Oh, man.
And the jury was going to let him off. And I said, and the guy couldn't even say his ABCs. It had the tape and
Yeah,
everything there.
yeah.
He was guilty as could be. And I asked him, I said, because everybody on the jury wanted to let him off. And I said, let me ask you one question. I said, if you had a child, and your child was driving on the road that night, would you have wanted them to be on the road with that man? And they said, no. And I said, why you letting him off? And they found him guilty. So I put a doctor guilty. I had the guilty verdict there. Well, I think we've gotten about most of your personal stories I can get out tonight here, though, so we won't get you in too much trouble. I think Sally hadn't given me the cut sound, so I'm okay, though. But we appreciate everything you do and look forward to seeing your guys play on Friday night.
Oh, yeah, we're ready. It's going to be a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Gavin Anderson has been our Spotlight Assistant Coach today.